So when we looked at input and print earlier this in this week's lectures, we said that we could control in a limited way how print displayed the output. Now by default, print takes a list of things to print, separates them by spaces and puts a new line at the end. However, it takes an optional argument end equal to string which changes what we put at the end. In particular, if we put an empty string, it means that it doesn't start a new line. So the next print will continue on the same line. Similarly, we can change the separator from a space to whatever we want. And in particular, if we don't want any spaces, we can put them ourselves and just say the separator is nothing, the empty string. Now, sometimes we want to be a little bit more precise. So for this, we can use the format method, which is actually part of the string library. So the set of things that we can do with strings. In the previous lecture, we looked at other things we can do with string like find, replace, and all these things. So this is like that. It's in the same class. So remember, when you're doing print, you're actually printing a string. So anything you can do to modify a string will give you another string, and that's what you're going to print. Right? So the string here is actually going to call a format method. So the easiest way to do this is by example. So we have a base string here, okay, which is first, second, and we have these two funny things in braces. So the funny things in braces are to be thought of as the equivalent of arguments in a function. These are things to be replaced by actual values. And then what happens is that when you give this string and you apply the format method, then the 0 refers to the first argument and 1 refers to second argument. Right? So what we are doing is we are replacing by position. So if I actually take this string and I pass it to Python, the resulting thing is first colon 47, second colon 11, because the first argument, the brace 0, is replaced by the first argument of format 47, and the second is replaced with second. Now, the positions determine the names, so they don't have to be used in the same order. So we could first print argument 1 and then print argument 0, as the second example shows. So essentially, this version of format allows us to pass things into a string by their position in the format thing. Okay, so we're replacing arguments by position. Now we can do the same thing by name. So this is exactly like defining a function where we said that we could give function arguments and we could pass it by name. So in the same way here, we can specify names of the arguments to formats. We can say f is equal to 47, s is equal to 11. That is first and second. And now we can say 1f and 2s. Right? Now here the advantage is not by position but by name. So if I take these two things and I exchange them, so if I make f the second argument and s the first argument, and I pass it to the same string, then f will be correctly caught as 47 and s as 11. Right? So here we are using the name and not the position. So the order in which we have supplied the things to format doesn't matter. So up to this point, we haven't done any formatting. All we have done is we have taken a string and we have told us how to replace values for placeholders in the string. There's no real formatting which has happened because whatever we did with that, we could have already done using the existing print statement that we saw. Now the real formatting comes by giving additional instructions on how to display each of these placeholders. So here we have 0 followed by some funny thing. Okay, so we have this special colon, and what comes after the colon is the formatting instruction. So this has two parts. Okay, here we see a 3 and a D, and they mean different things. Okay, so the 3D as a whole tells us how to display the value that is going to be passed here. That's the first thing. Okay, D is a code that specifies, I think it stands for decimal. So D specifies that 4 should be treated as an integer value. So we should actually display it as a normal integer value, namely it's in a base 10 integer. And finally, 3 says that we must format 4 so that it takes 3 spaces. So it occupies the equivalent of 3 spaces, though it's a single digit. So if I do all this, then what happens is I get value. Now notice that there is already one space here. Okay, and then it's going to take 3 spaces. So I'm going to get 2 blank spaces and then a 4. So that's why we have this long thing here. So this is actually 3 blank spaces and then a 4. Okay. So this whole thing, this part of it, comes from the format. So I have a blank space, and a 4 because I was told to put 4 in a width of 3 and think of it as a number. So since it's a number, it goes to the right end. So let's look at another example. Supposing I had a number which is not an integer but a floating point number. Okay, so it's 47.523. Now here first thing is that we have, instead of d, we have f for floating point. Okay, so f 6.2f, this whole thing to the right of the colon tells me how to format the value that comes from here. Okay, now 6.2f breaks up as follows. The f, the letter part of it, always tells me what is the type of value. So it says that 47.523 should be treated as a floating point value. Okay, now the second thing is that it says this 6 tells me how much space I have to write whatever I have to write. So it says the total value including the decimal point, everything, is going to be 6 characters wide. Finally, the 2 says how many digits to show after the decimal point. So if I apply all this, then first of all, because I only have 2 digits after decimal point, this 3 gets knocked off. Okay, and then because it said to use 6 characters, now if I count from the right, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters, but it said to use 6 characters, so that's why there's an extra blank here. If you notice here, there's only one blank, but here there are 2 blanks. The second blank comes from the format statement. So unfortunately, this is not exactly user-friendly or something that you can easily remember, but there are codes for other values. So we saw F and D, so there are codes like S for string and O for octal and X for hexadecimal. So all these values can be displayed also using this formatted thing. And you can also do other things. You can tell it not to put it on the right, to put it on the left. So you can left justify the value. So in a field of width 5, for example, if you want to put a string, you might say the string should come from the left and not from the right. Then you can add leading zeros, so you might want to display a number 4 in width 3 not as 4 but as 004. Okay, so all these things you can do. As I said, this is a whole zoo of formatting things that you can do with this. These all have their origin from the language C and the statement called printf in C. So the exact format statements, 3D and 6.2f and all, what they mean, it's best that you look up Python documentation. You may not need all the variations of it. The ones you need, you can look up when you need them. But it's useful to know that this kind of formatting can be done.